Hey there, welcome to Rate the Dream, Life, Love, and Mortgages. I am your host, Melissa Landon. And today's episode, we're going to break up the seriousness of the past couple podcasts and bring some humor back into our lives for today. My colleague and I were talking the other day and we were just joking about the similarities of real estate and the dating game and how they are the same. You know, both are dog eat dog. Both are dog eat dog. Both are filled with broken promises and disappointment equally. And if you can't relate, it means you've not been part of the dating scene lately. Horrendous. And you're not in the market to buy a house. Here's an example, or here's how this goes. You meet online, you see their picture, you see their profile, you scan Zillow, and you're intrigued. So you decide to go meet up in person. You want to see if the pictures are what real life, the real thing, if it is what it looks like online. Most of the time it's not, it's different, but you like it well enough. You're like, okay, I think I'll commit to this. You tell your parents, you tell your friends, you might show them the pictures, let them go see in person, go to dinner. You hope that they approve. Most don't. I tell you 9 times out of 10 in the mortgage industry or real estate, if something goes awry with people that are buying a house, it's because their parents were involved. And some of these people are grown people. But I would tell you right now, if my parents didn't approve of a house I was buying, I probably wouldn't buy it. So I get that. I guess the dating is the same, right? Your parents don't approve, you don't do it. Then so all these things, you've made it this far and you're like, all right, I'm going to write an offer. I'm going to commit. And you see how far it goes. The level of emotion involved in either one of those things, because the stakes are really high, right? The stakes are really high. Buying a house is a lifelong commitment, average of 5 to 7 years. And so is marriage. But again, maybe that's an average of 5 to 7 years, depending on where you are at in your life. Hopefully it's forever. But again, the stakes are high. The longer you have been on the market, people assume something is wrong with you, right? Same goes for a house. If a house has been on the market for a long time, typically it's overpriced, but people automatically assume that something's wrong with it because why didn't people buy it immediately? Why are you still dating? Why are you still on this dating app that people see over and over? Same. But the flip side to that is if you come off the market too soon, were you underpriced? Were you too easy? Maybe. Who knows? On the mortgage side, it's also very similar, right? You get introduced to a client or you meet a client and you're either face-to-face or most of our conversations are on the phone and you're selling yourself. All your great qualities, how long you've been in the business, what you have to offer if you're dating. You don't talk about your flaws. You don't talk about what you can't do. You talk about yourself and all the positives and you're great. Again, you're selling yourself either way. You're selling yourself. And you email back and forth, you send them estimates, you set up dates, you go out, everything's great, wonderful, and then they ghost you. Or they leave you on read only. Right? I know you saw that. Or then they respond, oh, sorry, I didn't see your email. Oh, I didn't see your text. Well, we live on our phones. So if anybody ever says they didn't see the text or the email, they just Same goes for real estate. That's fine. I'd rather you just be honest and say you found someone else. No one likes to be lied to. Anyways, I could go on for forever. I think it's funny. But stay tuned. I am going to switch it over to a video that I made a couple years ago about dating and real estate and mortgages. And it's humorous. I think it's humorous. So I hope you watch it. I hope you found humor in this. And you have a great weekend and just smile. See you soon. Okay. Have you ever noticed the similarities of dating and being in real estate? Let me show you. Congratulations. You guys are pre-approved. Here's the estimate. Take a look at it. Let me know if you have any questions. Happy house hunting. Yeah, great. Thanks so much for all your hard work and answering all our questions, picking up the phone at 10 o'clock when we called. You're amazing. But my wife and I, we're just going to wait for the housing market to crash. That 5% interest rate, it's just way too high for us. It's going to crash. The market's going to crash. You know what I hear in my head when that's said? What it reminds me of? We can still be friends. No, I don't want to be friends. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.